Hey everyone, Brian back with another self-defense Q&A session. Sheila asks, Brian, I was told by a self-defense instructor not to kick a guy in the groin because he's going to be ready for it. All right, cool. Awesome. Here's the deal. If you've ever seen a street fight where two guys are going at it, I can tell you they're wildly flailing around. No one is ready for anything, especially a kick to the groin. Another thing, that's a mutual fight, right? Now go watch some security footage of like closed caption TV where they catch footage of actual assaults, home invasions, things of that nature, where you have like an attacker who just goes in and pounces on their prey. They're not thinking about guarding their groin or anything. They're just going in. They have their plan in mind. They're going to go in, grab that person, smash their face, go and start hitting them, whatever it is. They're not thinking about defending their groin at all. Never mistake how people in martial arts schools think with how actual violent criminals think. They are not different. Martial artists are not typically violent criminals. They don't have that mindset. They think differently because they're in their training and coming up with all these possibilities and complex ways of dealing with things, and that's okay. We need some degree of that. But I remember someone put a comment on one of my videos, and they had good intentions. I'm not saying anything bad about you. And they said, well, if you're in this particular stance, you're vulnerable to a foot sweep. And I just had to laugh on the inside because I'm like, that is such a martial artist way of thinking. You never see two drunk guys at a bar like swinging at each other and then one of them grabs the other guy and foot sweeps him and takes him to the ground. It just doesn't happen. You never see like a home invasion where a big man runs into a house and he grabs the woman's wrist and shoulder and does a foot sweep and takes her down. It just doesn't happen. It's so never mistake how martial artists think in a dojo or at a school versus what's going to happen in the street. It's not the same stuff. Okay, so let's say for the sake of the argument that you go to kick the groin because it's a great freaking place. Testicles, groin is ambiguous. There's a lot of things in there. We're aiming for testicles. And let's say the guy actually does block it, or maybe you miss, whatever, right? Great. Whenever you attack something, guess what happens? Something else becomes open. You kick at the balls, what does someone do? They come down, right? Their attention is brought lower. What just happened? Something else became open, like their face. Now attack their face. Okay, now you've attacked their face. Whoa, they defended their face. What happened? Something else just became open. Their testicles. Now attack their testicles. You should always practice martial arts and self-defense with the concept of failure in mind. Just assume whatever you're going to do is going to fail, and be prepared for A, the counterattack, and B, what your next move is. You can't ever go wrong with high-low, 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 like we just talked about. Attack the face, attack the balls, attack the face, attack the balls, attack the face, attack the balls, because people, they're going to get in their OODA loops are going to get overridden. They're not going to be able to keep up with their reaction time, and you're going to win. Just remember, regardless of what you choose for your targets, always choose better targets. Regardless of what you choose, be the one on the attack, because if you're not the one on the attack, then the other person is going to be. Alright guys and gals, if you like today's video, please leave me a thumbs up. If there's any tips that I missed, feel free to leave them below in the comments. And if you have any follow-up questions to anything, please leave those below in the comments, and I might just make a video on it. As always, click the subscribe button, and if you would like to be alerted when future videos come out, make sure to click that little bell icon. Until next time, go get your reps and become awesome.